Hi guys, today's video presentation is going to demonstrate how we can take line features and store them in our GPS receiver as roots. Now the challenge here is that Google Earth does not recognize roots function. It only recognizes tracks and waypoints. So we want to demonstrate to you now how you can take line features such as roads, streets, and put them in your GPS as routes instead of having to put them as tracks and then get confused while you're on the field. So we're going to start in Google Earth. We'll trace out a path. That's our path icon. So we'll just quickly trace a path along this Omerelu Street. This is a satellite imagery of a city in southern Nigeria. So we click, when we double click at the end, the route is formed. We call it Omerelu. That's it. So we call it Omerelu. Let's just put the two of them together. Omerelu Street. And what we now do, we could change the style and color. That's red 1.6. So we OK that. So you have it as red. Now if you look at my places, you see that Omerelu Street is already there. We right click and then we save place as. We just save it as a normal KML. So that's KML in our video lesson file. So it's saved. And we minimize this. Now I'll show you what will happen if we try and open this in our normal intermediary DNR GPS. If we load it in file, when we load in Omerelu Streets, so we go to Google Key Map language and then we look for Omerelu Streets KML. When we open that here, you see it's asking us to select a track. So it sees it as a track. Even before you made it to a GPX file, it sees it as a track. So if we say name and say OK here, you see it brings in Omerelu as a track. That's not what we want. We want it to come in as a route. So to be able to accomplish this, we will need we need a middleman, and our middleman in this process is what we call QGIS. So if we open QGIS, let me remove all this that was here before so we don't get confused. Now we go and look for Omerelu Street. We add vector layer. We browse down Omerelu Street. So using keyword markup language, we open it up, and when we browse for it, we open and it comes in. You can see the line is in the same line, and this time around we want to now convert it to GPX. That GPX format is the format that can enter a GPS. So we save as. Once we do that, we browse and we look for Omerelu Street. Remember, we want to save it as a GPX format, so we could call it Omerelu. Let's call it all together, Omerelu Routes. So we save, and you can add it to the map. There's no problem with that. We OK, and we know this time to ask us to choose which kind of layer name we want roots. So we OK to come as roots here. So again, we could rename it over here. Rename it here to Omerelu Roots, and that's it. Good. So we close this. We bring up our intermediary again. That's DNR. This time we load from file. We're looking for a GPX file called Omerelu Routes, and there it is. We open it this time and look at it, beautiful. This time it comes in as routes, which we wanted initially. So we can just come here now, make sure your GPS is connected. We upload and we can give it, it's still calling it route, so we can give it another name. We can give it now Omer Street. And when we see Omer Street, we OK and OK. So as a kind of confirmation whether that stuff went into our GPS, we open our GPX folder in our Garmin. That's it. And we look for Omer Street, and there it is, Omer Street. So we'll confirm that it's in our GPS. Now the second option or the second approach we discussed earlier when we started the video is to GPS, extra GPS. This is not a freeware. It's going to cost you like $250, but it does the work beautifully. All you have to do here is to come here and say convert. You now import your KML file. Remember our KML file was on Merrill Street, so we simply bring it in. It comes in right here, beautiful. And to convert it, you convert data to another type. So we click on it and we say convert, and it tells it convert to root. So we click on that. It is converted it to root immediately. We simply come to our GPS. We say send to the GPS. Use is one here. We OK, and then basically what you are going to see in your GPS is on Merrill Street. If we look again and quickly look in our GPS here, GPS file on Merrill Street, beautiful. So it's there. It was sent from the expert GPS software. So these are two different approaches. The QGIS is actually freeware. You can pick it up on you're downloading from internet free, but you're going to download like 600 or so megabytes. This is going to cost you, this expert GPS will cost you like $250, but it's beautiful. It does a very great job. You can see within 3 clicks, I've already done everything I want to do instead of the going up and down. And that's it for today's video presentation. Thanks for listening, and please feel free to send in your comments.